At the start of the day, a teacher reminds Jinwoo that he must attend a meeting about his sister's progress. A student then identifies him as the familiar hunter everyone knows. Shortly after, the necromancer quips that he can't exactly meet with teachers in a tracksuit. The teacher later praises Jaina for her excellent grades and behavior, while cautioning against putting extra pressure on her. During a discussion on training, the necromancer retorts that, as an E rank, earning a living isn't so simple despite occasional strike team windfalls. The Hunters Association manager then outlines the raid lineup, stressing that strict rank limits are essential for survival. The conversation shifts as details emerge about a high-frequency gate and Jinwoo's hidden strength, sparking curious whispers among the group. Later, the team learns that once a red gate is entered, it isolates them in a dungeon filled with far stronger beasts until the boss is defeated. Tensions escalate when accusations fly over mismanaged gear and lost lives, with someone blaming Jinwoo for the tragic fallout. Amid the chaos of emerging monsters, the necromancer rallies his summoned shadows and issues fierce challenges, setting the stage for an imminent battle. In the midst of battle, Jinwoo is called out and the necromancer orders Kim Chul to die, while insults fly, and a figure is renamed Iron. The chaos intensifies as threats are issued and brutal challenges are declared, with opponents vowing slaughter and tempers flaring. After a week trapped inside the gate, the team agrees to retreat, while relief mixes with concern over missing hunters. Amid the confusion over absent members like Hunter Sung, the survivors review evidence and wonder what really happened inside the gate. Casual banter and hurried apologies follow as thanks and greetings are exchanged despite lingering fatigue. Plans then shift as the group prepares to move on, with Yu Jinho outlining tasks such as collecting essence stones while teasing his companions. The focus turns to the daunting demon's castle, where the necromancer outlines a quest to gather 10,000 demon souls while keeping sight of his true objective. A heated debate ensues about guild leadership as Father and Yujinho clash over the risky plan of recruiting outsiders versus relying on Jinwoo's proven valor. The team advances deeper into the tower, while the necromancer reflects on the valuable loot and crucial ingredients he's gathered for the elixir of life amid mounting challenges. During a rank reassessment, Jinwoo defies the measuring device by revealing overwhelming magic power that confirms his extraordinary status, leaving team members surprised by the recent odd events. An evaluator exclaims in shock that standard equipment couldn't properly assess Hunter Sung's ability. Hunter Sung insists on speaking with the assessor first, recalling manager On's advice. Choi Jong-in of the Hunters Guild introduces himself and inquires if Hunter Sung has decided on a guild. Chairman Go-gun he congratulates Hunter Sung on his S-rank reassessment and offers him a key role in the Hunters Association. The necromancer rejects the promise of a secure career to focus on leveling up in high-level dungeons, so he can secure treatment for his mother. He then evaluates rare artifacts, highlighting a sphere of avarice that can double magic damage. Despite being an E rank, Hunter Sung is assigned to the mining team thanks to his unpredictable strengths. As the snowy dungeon raid intensifies, the team faces relentless C-rank magic beasts, while the necromancer secretly weakens the foes with his powerful spells. After a fierce battle, the strike team decides to pull out from the dangerous dungeon. A magical barrier suddenly appears in the snowy dungeon, halting the team's progress. Cha Hayan explains that if a creature can wield such magic, retreating was the right call. The group notices the barrier wasn't there on their way in, and wonders if it can be dispelled. The necromancer observes a surge of magic power detectable even by B-rank hunters, and questions why it went unnoticed outside. Kargalgan, the imposing Orcish master of curses, challenges the hunters and blocks their exit. The necromancer then orders Hunter Sung to leave the dungeon and contact the main strike team when the boss appears. Amid tense conversation, doubts emerge over Sung Jinwoo's role as he is revealed to be helping out as a carrier. As battle intensifies, the necromancer boosts his shadow army with new skills gained from the demon castle, readying them against the high orc threat. Fierce spells and curses fly as the dungeon boss and the necromancer exchange powerful attacks in the snowy fray. Finally, manager Wu and Go Gun he confirm Hunter Sung's new S-rank status, setting the stage for more challenges ahead. Choi congratulates him as the team gathers around to acknowledge his extraordinary strength. Hunter Sung's incredible power is unveiled as manager Wu completes his reassessment with a new Hunter ID. The necromancer then reveals he plans to sell the Sphere of Avarice to fund the gear needed for Demon's Castle. Go Gun he officially confirms his promotion to S rank, and Choi offers his congratulations. A surprising remark draws attention to a live stream, showing Jinwoo's presence on screen. News quickly spreads that Hunter Sung is the 10th S-rank hunter, a fact that has just hit the headlines. Amid the buzz, one character exclaims about his killer's eyes during the reassessment. The necromancer asserts his need to remain independent, insisting he must keep fighting on his own to grow stronger. Yu Jinho chimes in, noting that he has also been asked to join the endeavor. A father figure challenges the decision to abandon established responsibilities, warning of serious consequences. In response, a son pledges that he will continue working alongside Hunter Sung, despite the criticism. Nearby allies urge everyone to keep a safe distance as the situation grows more chaotic. A merchant then approaches with an offer of defensive artifacts, a cape, and a ring designed to ward off dungeon heat. The necromancer comments on the magical quality of the glass protecting these items, noting its resistance even against A-rank hunters. Kaisel interjects, mentioning his search for daggers, which hints at the need for even more specialized gear. In a humorous twist, the necromancer calculates that a store item might fetch an insanely high price, and he even pauses to ask if he could use someone's bathroom. A sense of impending danger builds as the group contemplates the daunting challenge posed by the demon monarch, Baron. With even Essel showing signs of strain, the necromancer observes that even Essel seems uneasy, warning about the demon monarch's formidable aerial threat and his command of a wyvern. Kaisel remarks that there is no shortage of enemies. A distressed mom calls out to Sir Jinwoo, pleading for help in the tense atmosphere. Sung Kahun shouts for immediate action. A bystander exclaims in amazement at the fighter's prowess, confirming the presence of the demon monarch, Baron. Hanko laments that the demon monarch rules the scene, while Sir Jinwoo appears as a mere invader, leaving her uncertain about where her loyalties lie. The necromancer warns that a distinctive lightning attack, with its wide area effect and stunning power, could quickly drain his mana. A frustrated voice exclaims about failing to counter a stealthy, homing attack. Another urgent cry is heard as an enemy gains ground, prompting calls for backup. Relief is expressed by the necromancer when an enemy is finally brought down. Hankoa then formally introduces herself and presents Guildmaster Gotoruji of the Drawn Sword Guild. Go Gun-hee praises the Drawn Sword Guild as one of Japan's largest, noting their impressive strength across Asia. Hankoa thanks the hosts for inviting them to the joint operation, to which Go Gun-hee reciprocates with gratitude. Hankoa explains key findings about the winged ants, revealing that if the Ant Queen is eliminated, the remaining forces will die off within a year, and noting that the ants are drawn to stronger foes, a behavior that can be exploited. It is revealed that 10 out of the 11 S-rank hunters from the guild will join the operation. Following a brief query from the necromancer regarding the numbers, plans are made to lure the ants out, while designating a team to eliminate the Ant Queen as part of a distraction strategy supported by AI simulations. Go Gun-hee agrees to begin tactical planning with their combined S-rank forces. The necromancer bemoans the lack of time to recover his mana, while a director expresses shock over a blocked fatal strike, and another fighter laments that the last of his mana is gone along with his dagger. A series of reactions and exclamations in the bar reveal both awe and urgency among the group as they prepare to face the challenging threats ahead. The team introduces the famous 10th S-rank hunter, known for his feisty nature and willingness to challenge Goto. Hankoa recalls watching him fight in an A-rank dungeon and wonders if he can handle an S-rank battle. Discussion arises about his tactics, noting that he strategically tests his opponent's strength while evading attacks. Byung-gu speculates that Hunter Sung might be an awakened force capable of continuous growth. The necromancer criticizes his mage-type speed, confidently remarking that despite his swift moves, he isn't so fast that he can't be dodged. Frustrated by his opponent running circles, the necromancer urgently changes plans, vowing that he will crush him. Hunter Sung returns home as the necromancer explains that his mother just woke from a long coma, prompting his decision to skip the Jeju Island raid. Hankoa warns about evolving ant magic beasts now sporting humanoid features and gigantic wings, a development that raises concern among the team. The group confirms the imminent Jeju Island raid with fleet arrivals and final briefings on using an interference signal to distract the ants. Up ahead, discussions surface about the Queen Ant's strong defenses and the tough fight that lies ahead, as team members express confidence in their combined strength. Tension rises when reports emerge that the signal interference is weakening, sparking worry about enemy detection. Meanwhile, the healer demonstrates her camouflage skill to keep the team safe, assuring everyone that her support will hold them together. The scene reopens with Go announcing that a top-notch healer is on board, lifting everyone's spirits. The healer then explains her camouflage skill that allows her to stay unseen, as long as she stays still, to keep the team safe. A surprise shout rings out, warning that even camouflage might not be enough against the coming danger. Moments later, Byung-gu urgently orders Yunho to run, as panic starts to spread among the group. In an intense exchange, Baruch criticizes the team's weakness for having slain their queen, demanding to know where their king is. Hunter Association surveillance explains that someone is staying behind to handle the remaining ants and eggs. Choi insists that the medic team should examine Hunter Cha immediately, while warning that joining the fight would only slow them down. The necromancer remarks that smashing unhatched eggs gave him unexpected experience, and compliments his demon monarch's sword before delegating the rest to the team. Byung-gu joyfully announces he has reached level 100, as the necromancer notes a lingering aura after death and commands, "Arise." A brief concern about a mysterious darkness prompts the necromancer to return from a risky extraction he feared had failed. The necromancer questions a shadow that can speak, something no other shadow has done, and demands that it grant him a name. The reformed shadow, now calling itself Baru, declares its rebirth by the necromancer's hand and vows eternal loyalty, earning the name Baru. In the heat of battle, Hankoa proclaims that they're the last line of defense and orders tanks to get in position to stop the ant invasion. Surveillance reports that 4,000 leaderless ants are scattering in all directions, leading the necromancer to request that their numbers be thinned out. Amid the chaos, Sung Ka-hun urges the team to work together carefully as mysterious lights and airborne threats heighten the danger. Go Gun-hee later reports that, despite heavy casualties, the raid ended with S-rank hunters saving countless lives and protecting the mainland. Reflecting on the future, the necromancer announces plans to form his own guild after receiving approval from Chairman Go. While Yu Jinho jokes about being hired, a call from Go confirms that a new B-rank gate has appeared and that arrangements are underway to dispatch hunters and vehicles for interception. The necromancer laments that a red gate has trapped them in an endless forest, with Kaisel humorously remarking he should have warned his mother about being late. Hankoa vows to grow stronger so she can catch up and stand at his side, while the necromancer reflects on the relentless struggle of hunters. Finally, the team prepares to move on as the next target is announced.